Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Everton 1, Manchester City 3. Pretty much what we all predicted, really. I'll get rid of my glasses. Yeah, just another disappointing. Not, I wouldn't say disappointing performance, but when you get beat, don't you? I think to beat a team like Manchester City, you need a bit of luck. And every single player has to do their job. And I think certainly for their first goal, we were without any luck. And then the second and the third goal, the second goal is just brilliant. Third goal, there's a lot of moments we really could have done better on. Sigurdsson not running with players and Jordan Pickford. I expect the goalkeeper to save a shot like that. I really do. I expect the goalkeeper to save it. The second goal is a brilliant shot. Should he have been, Mahrez makes a great run. Where, again, midfielders or, defenders have just let him run away. And listen, Manchester City are a fantastic side, and we are not. We are a very, very average football team who would actually have more points, I think, if we played like that against teams like Fulham and against teams like Newcastle. That's what annoys me, is that we don't play. We're not organised. We just look free. Against Man City, I'm not saying it's a free hit. You have to, they're an incredible side, and they're in full form, aren't they, at the moment? They're in incredible form. But I think listen, if we'd beaten Fulham, then tonight would have been somewhat of a freebie, but we didn't beat Fulham. And actually, for an hour tonight, we played better than we did against Fulham. Obviously scored with Richarlison, bit of luck, but I think we deserved that because we'd had a few little chances in the first half, which we hadn't quite been fully committed. And I suppose that's the other side of it. When you're playing like a team like City, you've got to believe. How many players do we have that actually believe that we're gonna beat them? Very few, I imagine. We need better players. We need so much better play. We need more quality, and we need more power, and we need more pace. We can't get away with players like Gylfi Sigurdsson. We can't get away with players like James Rodriguez if we don't have pace and power around them. It's as simple as that. And for me as well, the subs tonight were garbage. Absolutely garbage. 2 games in a row. I think Carlo Ancelotti's got it wrong. I don't know why he took Tom Davies off to put Gylfi Sigurdsson in that position. I really don't. And then Gylfi Sigurdsson's joined by James Rodriguez, and you've suddenly got 2 really slow players on the pitch. I don't know why. I think if he's going to bring James on, then take Gylfi Sigurdsson off. Seamus Coleman did well when he came on. He came on for obviously Mina. That was a forced sub, and he did well. Seamus did really well for our goal as well. Great ball in, and Luca Dean puts it in. But Carlo Ancelotti's got to decide what this Everton team is. He's got to decide, because you know what? If we play like that, we play in that style against Fulham, we beat Fulham. We do. And he's got to decide what we are. We can't get away, though, with having so many slow players in our team. Man City just moved the ball so well, and they're the benchmark. But if you can't get near them, if you can't put pressure on them, if you can't hustle them and bustle them out, you're not going to get anything out of these games. So, strange game, because I thought, don't get me wrong, at no point did I think we'd win the game, and I didn't really believe that we'd get a draw out of it either. But I think for an hour we were all right. I just felt the subs where it was only 2-1, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 2-1, I think, when he made the subs. I honestly think at that stage, if they just brought Josh King on and maybe took Sigurdsson off, I honestly feel like we could have, if we'd gone maybe 4-4-2, King and Richarlison up front, and took Gylfi off, I think we would have been all right. Tom Davies and Decore in midfield, chasing a goal. The minute we put both of them on, and it meant James Rodriguez is on the pitch with Gylfi Sigurdsson, we just give them a free rein in midfield. For what point? For what point when we were still technically in the game? I didn't get that at all. I really don't get that. Listen, I'm not sitting here fuming because you are playing, I think, the team who are going to win the league. It would take some kind of miracle for them not to win the league. They're 10 points clear of Man United now. 16 points, I think, clear of Liverpool, who are the next best team. Okay, the league table doesn't say that, but I think they are. So, it's just, listen, it was one of those nights. As I said, I think it's more because of the Fulham game. That's still, I think, for a lot of people, burning their heads out, if I'm honest. And then with a Merseyside derby in 3 days, it really doesn't bode well. But listen, we're miles away. But as I said, we've got to decide. We've got to decide what we want to be in this season. Are we going to be a team that defends and tries to counter-attack, or are we going to be a team that's open against poorer opposition and get beat? We have to make our minds up, because we have to be one or the other. I look at a team like West Ham, who obviously above us in the table. I don't think they're a better side, but they've decided what they are. They've decided that they're a very organised team, and that's what they are every single week. Yet we change our style all the time, and I think that's got to stop. Just looking at that second goal. The second goal was good, but the third goal, I mean, Mahrez does give them the runaround, but Bernard's goal, Jesus Christ. What's the goal? It's straight at the goalkeeper. That third goal. No, I don't fault the defence, by the way. I think the defence, when you're getting pressure put on you for all that time, you have to be perfect. And I don't, losing Mina obviously was a problem. You have to be perfect when people are running at you. But the midfield just, as I said, when Sigurdsson is on there, Sigurdsson was all right for the first half, but watch him for the third goal. It's pathetic. He runs around a little bit and then just gives up on it. He looks, I'm looking at it. He watches Bernard receive it, and he doesn't even make an attempt. It's like Morgan Schneidlin. And then Michael Keane just gets done with a little body feint, and he hits it straight at Jordan Pickford. Absolutely straight at Jordan Pickford. So, no, Tom, I'm just looking at a comment. Tom Davies doesn't have pace, but what he does is he sits in front of the back four, and he's got good positional sense. He lets the game come to him. Whereas Sigurdsson, playing in that position, was trying to play high, and then is always chasing back, like what Andre Gomez does. So we have to decide whether, for me, I just let Tom Davies sit in front of the back four, and then you've got an extra man in there, and you can let other players play off him. But the minute you allow Gylfi Sigurdsson to be that holding midfielder, that sitting midfielder, you're done for, because he's always running backwards and he's not fast enough. So yeah, listen, it's a defeat. 5 defeats at home. Yeah, I understand that, but it's not a normal season, is it? It's not a normal season. But the home record is dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. Just in terms of the performances, not even the defeats, the performances have been abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And tonight is, as I said, for an hour tonight, I thought we were fine. Tonight. We did exactly what we needed to do. And then they upped it. And our subs, as I said, at 2-1 didn't really help. Sorry, what's someone saying there? Worse under Ancelotti? Have you lost your head? What are you talking about? Worse under Ancelotti? What? What's worse? I'm not saying worse. What I'm saying is that the manager makes mistakes. Clearly makes mistakes. And I just want him to decide what we're gonna be, because I do believe that games like Fulham and Newcastle, West Ham, we grind them results out if we keep our shape. If we're not good enough to win it, don't lose it. Simple as that. Don't lose the game. That's not tonight. Tonight's a different kettle of fish. I'm talking about it other times. But there you go. Not really much more I can say about it. Poor evening. But was anyone expecting anything else? I'm not so sure. Someone's calling me Barry. I don't know who you call him Barry. I don't know. Listen, I don't know why people are saying Barry, because I'm not Barry. And whatever Baz says, that's up to him. That's his opinion. It's got nothing to do with me. So I don't know. Oh, sorry. I don't know who Barry is. Sorry. than the comments. I can't keep up. I can't read them. They're over there. So, you mentioned Barry. I think you're talking about Baz. There you go. Yeah. Listen, we have to just prepare for... It's been just one of those mad weeks. I think if we'd beaten Fulham, we'd all feel better. But we've got this game out the way now. I mean, we only have to play them twice more, don't we? We've got the derby. Once the derby's out the way, then we've got 9 days till the next game. I don't know. I don't know whether we'll get anything out the derby. I really don't know. Players are... It's like... This Everton team's like Jekyll and Hyde. It really is. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. And there you go. I don't know where Alan was, so that's disappointing. But there you go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be back in about 10 minutes live to do the player ratings. Make sure to check them out. Check out Baz's videos as well. We'll be doing the Fan Aware tomorrow live on Patreon. Join us for that as well. And I'll see you later.